Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are back in No Man's Land with our Rags2Riches series. Just thought I would come in this episode and do a little bit of work with our bees straight up, and then head over and get some grass collected because I think we're pretty low. Yeah, food, water, food for them, so we're pretty low everywhere, unfortunately. I might need to buy in some wheat as well again. So what I wanted to do first of all is, now we've actually got a little bit of money, I'd like to buy, I think, the middle warehouse, which will actually give us, actually it won't let me place it there. I was allowed to place it there before, but now because I think I've loaded back in, sometimes it lets you, sometimes it doesn't. That's a bit of a bummer. I was hoping to buy this straight away, stick it in here, but we're not going to be able to afford it if we have to buy the land as well. Alright, we'll postpone that. What I'll do is I'll head up here, I think. Actually, we've got that guy's fully loaded. This guy's ready to go, so we need to do some windrowing of our dry grass here, or our hay I should say. I've got our Fen favourite here ready to go. We need to get him hooked up to our loading wagon here. Pick up some of this grass, come back and feed the sheep, and then we also need to get some wheat for our chickens. Take some water over there as well. This bobcat probably needs to come out of here. Can we go? Yep, wide tyres, there we go. Bobcat will definitely have to come out of there because I want to use that for our honey production over there. I've got an idea of what I want to do as far as the honey production goes, but I need to make sure it's going to work correctly. I've had a few minor issues with the honey production. Nothing major, just when you go to empty the honeycomb out of the bee hive, I guess you can call it. When you go to empty that out, if you do more than one, so if you drop out 2 or you drop out 3 honeycombs, then you actually lose one of them, which is weird. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but I know it's definitely happening for me. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Still waiting for an update, so I haven't seen an update as yet, and I also don't know how to contact the mod maker directly to let them know that there's a bug with it. So I think we'll just have to try and work around it for now, but I want to be able to load up the honeycomb onto a pallet, take the pallet into our warehouse when we actually get one built, and then do all the production inside the warehouse. That is my plan, but I don't know how it's going to work exactly. We also need to get some more pallets ready for our trees as well, because they will start producing as of midnight tonight. So when we hit the start of summer, they'll start to produce some fruit, some cherries and apples and peaches, and I can't remember what the other tree is. It'll start to produce fruit which we can actually take down and sell when it's ready to go. So I did actually clear all those trees over there, as you can see. They're all cleared, loaded up on that truck, which actually, if we go and sell that, that might give us enough money to be able to buy what we need to buy to get our bee production started. So maybe we can sell this load of, well, I should say, go and drop this off at our sheep pen to get those guys happy. Right, so I did actually sort out this sign as well, put in a new sign. So Wandering Acres, it's a little bit different to having the gate there. I will put a gate in at some stage, but just have to work out which one I'm going to go with. But as I said, we'll go and drop this grass off to our sheep to keep them fed. Then we'll dump the rest into our silo, so we're going to have to get our truck and move those trailers and stuff out of the way. Bring some water over, and then we can look at doing our bee production. I don't know how much they're going to take. I've got plenty of wool ready to sell. Ooh, and it's actually nearly full again in there, so I'm going to have to come over and load that up onto a trailer or something and take that away and get that sold, I think. So it should take about half. So we're going to have plenty left over to be able to put into storage. So there's been an update as well to the open cow pasture. I think it's gone from 120 sheep to 130 cows, I should say, not sheep. I'm just looking at the sheep, trying to talk at the same time. So potentially, I will like to look at that as well. Get that put in. So if we go into here, into our animal pens, cattle pasture, up to 150. There we go. So that's even better. And I think now, see, you've got the markers around it in each corner. So you can actually turn that on and off after you've placed it. That way we can actually make sure when I go to put in our own custom fences and that sort of stuff that I'm not doing it too close. And having, you know, like the cows glitching through the fences and that sort of stuff, or through the bushes. Right, so let's get these moved out of the way. Gonna need to get some more manure too, I think. I think we're pretty much, everything should be, oh no, we've got a little bit of manure, not much though. Everything else is completely empty. So I can't wait for our crops to start growing properly. Like we've been waiting forever for our crops to grow. They just seem to be, I don't know, struggling to grow for some reason. We planted them before winter, so I thought they would have been ready before now, but we might wait to not plant anything before winter this year, and or next year, and see how it goes, I think. Right, so let's shut that down, let that tip into there. Jump in our Mazyaz, our old truck here, which is probably going to struggle to pull this huge load up to our sawmill. Make the sale, then we can buy the land here and put in our production area for our bees. So that other grass and the hay, I can actually collect that off camera. You guys don't need to see that, obviously, so I can probably get that done between this episode and the next. But I definitely want to have you guys around for the honey production, and show you guys how all that works. Wish I could actually talk English today, struggling a little bit. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning with work, so it's now 10 AM, so I've only been up for 8 hours, but I think I'm starting to get baby brain, or tired brain, I don't know. Alright, so we'll drop this load off and, pardon me, hopefully make some decent money. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, calm down. Oof, that was nearly a facepalm moment. Alright, let's get this sold. 71,000, so that'll be enough to buy that extra bit of land that we need. Boom, there we go. Just going to leave that there for now. So we'll be able to buy the land we need. So 36, so buy that. Then we'll come down and put in our warehouse. And then we'll look at doing our honey production. I think, how are our chickens? So chickens are a little bit low. We also need some water, but probably need to sort that out. I might just get a couple of pallets of wheat delivered down to the farm, and that way we can just chuck it in really quickly. Try not to waste too much time. So I'll bring this truck back down, hook it back up to that water trailer we've got. So we own a little bit more land, not much more, but essentially some more area that we can actually clear out some trees and stuff, but see what else we can do with the land down there, if there's anything exciting we can do with it. Right, so shut that down. Where's our truck? The truck's over here. As I said, we'll get a couple of bags of wheat. Quite expensive, but it's going to help us out. I might just dump this into here. Just the trailer. I've got to leave the other thing on the back for the attachment for the water trailer. And jump in our Bobcat, sort out those couple of pallets, and then head down and finally get stuck into our honey production. I think 80 k's is way too fast around the farm, isn't it? Even 60 is probably too fast. Alright, so we'll slow it down to, let's go to 40 k's. We'll head to the sheep, start to get this emptying out into there. I need to come over and sort out these pallets as well, wool pallets. Get them loaded up onto our trailer and get them sold. So dump our water off. 81 sheep, so should have a few newborns. So 3, 4, 5 newborns plus these other guys as well. So actually there's plenty of newborns. Anything below 54 kilos is pretty much a newborn, so we've got heaps. Right, let's quickly run through the chickens here. Jump in our Bobcat. I put it in here out of the way, but when I actually jump out of it in here, I kind of get stuck, so might have to leave it out of here and not bring it back in here. Right, so we'll get these chickens fed. Try and improve my forklift driving skills. So we've nearly got half a pallet full of eggs there. Right, so that should, it doesn't give them, it doesn't make them completely full, but I'm hoping our wheat will be ready to go the next few days. It's just taken forever. Probably should have waited on our chickens until we actually had our own source of wheat, but oh well. It is what it is. So while that's happening, let's buy our middle warehouse. So I wanted this guy to go down into here, but I don't want it to go, it's going to be hard to sort of look at it. So I want to give ourselves enough room to probably put it around about there. That'll give us enough room to put a little road in there, so that'll be fine. Right, so that's all done. Our chickens should be happy at least for today. So what I want to do is head down here, get our honey production stuff put inside the shed. I might try and buy, if I can, another 2 more, I think they're honey extractors or something. Is that what they're called? No, not here. Productions. No. Honey extractor. Yep, there we go. Buy another 2 more of these if I can. Alright, see if we can actually lift this guy up with this. Whoop. Kind of, sort of, not really. See if we can. Yeah, no, not a good idea. Oops. Can we actually lift it? We can lift it. Even without heavy lifting mod on, which is good. let's open up our warehouse. Lights. I wonder if we can actually turn the lights on. I know there's a switch here. It says closed door. Oh, there we go. Light on. Is that just outside light? Okay, that's the outside light. Is there a switch for the inside lights? Might be here. Or is that just something else? Kind of looks like the same switch. It does, but I don't know if we're going to be able to click on it. It's so close to the doors and stuff. Anyway, alright, let's bring this inside. So as far as our honey production goes, if we set this up, say somewhere in the middle, there, we should be able to buy 2 more of these guys. Perfect. So we'll be able to turn them around. Turn this one around as well. I know they're probably not really lined up overly well. That'll do. Okay, so they're ready to go. So now we're going to need a bucket. We're actually going to need 2 more buckets, of course. So this will go obviously underneath there. Let's buy 2 more buckets. I think they're different colours. Yeah, they are. A little bit different colour. Put that there. That here. Oh. Right, can we open all these guys up? So you can see no honey, no honeycomb, and no honeycombs full. So none of those are full yet. So go like this. I want to buy a couple of pallets. Maybe 3 pallets. Don't even know where they went. Did they go inside? Did I not do that properly? Nope. Oh, there they are. Couldn't see. Well, there's one of them. Does it actually come up? Yeah, there's an empty pallet. Alright, there's another one. They got delivered to the shop because there's something in the way. Right, so I want to be able to put the honeycomb and stuff onto here. We can reset that one as well. I want to try not to use our hands too much. Obviously with this it's not too bad because they're not overly heavy. Before we go too much further, let's look at a bit of landscaping. Alright, I think that's there. Yep, let's sort this out. Not really sure. So I want to go like that, but then I also want to put in some dirt. Right, like that, and then come down. That'll be fine. And if we maybe bring this, like as if we're driving in and out, same as or like this. Right, and then obviously we need to go over to here and stuff like that to put a couple of different ways we can get in and out. Get rid of these bushes if we can. Right, just fill a little bit of that in with dirt. A little bits of dirt here and there, same as all through there. There we go. Let's have a look at that's just normal grass. That should be our flowers. So I want to put some flowers in and around. Obviously bees need flowers. We sort of put some flowers in here and there. Give them like some extra food. Right, there we go. I think that'll be pretty good. Yep, I don't mind that, so that's a little bit better. So if we can actually, I think if we move these back a bit, right in front, I'll test this out first with you guys here. So if we go into here, go R, so honeycomb, if we put maximum, okay, it's not actually letting me spawn anything for some reason. Is it because something's in the way? Now that is weird. Do I need to do it that way first? Aha, there we go. The spawn, so that spawns 2, which actually works. So you've actually got to open it before you can spawn it. Let's drop this down here. So I want to throw all these like on top of the pallet. So it's a lot of hands-on work, obviously. There we go. So these ones aren't actually falling through the ground. It's actually when I get 3 that it seems to fall through the ground. I don't know if the longer we have this open, the more bees escape. So that's one thing I'm going to need to keep an eye on. I can actually get these things loaded up properly. It'd be much easier if we could actually auto-load them onto a pallet somehow. So still got, oh, see there you go, one just fell through. So it seems to be always the middle one, and it's still falling. So if we stand right in front and spawn 2, there'll be one either side. Right, so we've only got 2 empty ones. So I'm going to have to bring back some more empty ones. Oh. Yep. I can see this happening a lot. Come on. Let me actually strap that down. It's probably a bit of an idea. When you throw them on, strap them down, because if you're anything like me, they'll go everywhere. So let's shut that. Okay, I wonder if I can... If I keep the pallet right in front, that might actually stop that from... So that's only spawning 1 piece now. There we go. But this one's not going to be a full pallet because it started a little bit after the other one on our left, but beautiful. That'll stop it from falling through the ground. Right, strap those down. Let's shut that. Let's get this one done as well. Move that to the left a bit more. There we go, perfect. So it's a lot of hands-on work, obviously. But hopefully you guys still want to see this sort of stuff. If you don't want to see it and you think it's boring, let me know and we can either completely scrap this idea or I can do it sort of off camera. Whatever you guys would prefer me to do. So if we can pick up our first pallet of honeycombs, if I can line it up reasonably well. See, it doesn't actually give us anything that we can actually do with the pallet or anything at the moment, so pallets are actually a little bit all over the place, aren't they? Right, so if we just drop that down, back out, now we can throw those into there, so we can actually just like, yep, throw them. Probably not so far. Right, there we go. We actually lost 1 into the ground, which is a bit of a bummer. Alright, so put that in there. So now these guys should be, we jump up on top and have a look, they'll be spinning away. they'll eventually, the honeycomb's full, will empty, it'll make honey, and then the honeycombs will come back so we can reuse them. Now, I want to have an excess of the honeycombs, I think. So I'm going to have to buy some more. So let's just stick this guy down here. Pick up our other 2 pallets. We need 1 more. Has that got 3 or 4? That's got 4. Now I wonder if I could also use a different sort of pallet for these. Grab that, throw that one in, shut that. So it doesn't take very long, as you can see. So we probably really don't need an excess amount of honeycombs. Let's actually take this one inside. Might take that other pallet inside, so we can load our old honeycombs back up onto it. Alright, there we go. Shame that we kind of lost one, but it is what it is, I guess. So we could use this pallet for the empty honeycombs, but I wonder if we could actually come back outside, set that up here, come back into our productions. We could possibly use can be filled with bulk material, so we could buy one of these. See, potentially we could throw this over onto here, stick it right at the front, and then eventually throw the honeycomb into there. It probably would be a better idea, I guess. Let's buy another 2. And they're only $90, so it's not going to hurt us. Let's bring this over, and if that works, no, that'll stop us from losing the extra honeycomb as well. Alright, so next thing is, come back into here. Where are we? Beekeeping supplies. We need a honey bottling plant for 15,000. We'll go with a JCB color. Alright, awesome. So now it's got no honey box full, it's got no honey, and it's got no honey box empty. So we need to move this. Put this like over here or something. Try and get it so it looks like it's meant to be there. Then obviously we're going to have to buy some honey boxes. And I think it takes 2. Where are we? Yep, so it takes 2. I think they might be finished. Jump up on top. So that honey is full. So we need... I don't know if we just go and just drag it over to here. Go. Oop. Oh, there we go. We've got to lift it up a little bit higher. So that's going to start producing some honey. So we get 2 buckets out of that. Perfect. Drop that off. Back underneath there. Grab these 2. Weird colour one. So that's got honey box full, honey box empty. That should be fine. So then eventually we're obviously going to need to grab another pallet, which is spawned probably back at the shop. Yep, there we go. Bring this in, because then we're going to have to load up our honey boxes. Whoops. So our honey boxes onto this. So if we go spawn one pallet, so that's full. If we drop it down onto there, doesn't have to be perfect, and then strap it down. Awesome. So it's going to continue to work as we need it. So I need to empty this out. Spawn both of those. We can throw these back on the pallet. As I said, it's going to be a lot of work, but I don't know how often it's going to need to be done. If it needs to be done every day or every second day, not quite sure, but I guess we'll work that out. Alright, there we go. Oops. Right, unstrap that. Let's throw those over into there. Done. Open this one up. We can shut that one. So I don't know how it's going to go here if we actually spawn 2 or 3. If we spawn 3, are we potentially going to lose the extra ones? Alright, those 2. Throw that one into there. So that can be shut again. So those other pallets, like the pallets we're going to use for our fruit and stuff, are still outside. So those 2 should be spinning. They should be empty. They actually spawned over the other side. That's pretty good. Now I wonder if we spawn 3 outside now, will it not fall through the ground because it's not dirt or grass? I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but... Alright, there we go. I'll throw those onto there. Strap them down. As I said, it's going to be a lot of tedious work, and I don't know what it's sort of going to be worth as far as us making decent money out of it. Not quite sure, but I guess we'll just have to play it by ear and sort of see what happens. Right, so if we just dump this guy down here, unstrap those, throw these guys over and into there. So I don't mind, you know, throwing it because it just makes it a whole ton easier. How many more do we need? A few, I think. That should be, no, 2 more, I think. That's sort of why I wanted to have some excess, because we need 4 for there and then 4 for there. Alright, so if we just buy another 4, we can throw those guys into there, then throw the other 4, another 4 if we buy some more, into the middle one, and just have like some extras sort of laying around, won't hurt. Right, so that's done. Buy 4 of those. Right, open this guy up. Chuck that into there, so I think we can actually strap them down. What I just seen with that other pallet we're going to use for our fruit trees. wasn't quite good enough. That's like a Shaq free throw, not a Kobe. Right, there we go. So they're all going again. That's going again. Now this thing is empty, so we can actually strap that down. So what I want to do now is go maybe 8, 9, maybe 10 of these guys. Now I don't think we get those back. Not quite sure. So let's just drop this guy here. We can actually load these guys up. Hopefully it doesn't cause too many issues. Yep. Strap, strap, and strap. There we go. Probably should have got 9, because that'll just make it look a lot neater. Once again, it's hard to stack these things up nice and neat. Oops. Alright, there we go. So we can use these to obviously put some more honey into. Whoops. Let's throw one on and then let's... Okay. Won't let me pick that one. There we go. I don't know why it was thinking it was strapped down with this one, because it wasn't. Anyway. Right, throw that one on. So it'd be better if we could actually buy like a whole pallet full of them. Yeah, I don't know if that will ever actually happen. So just have to do what we have to for now. Right, so let's bring these guys in. We know that where they need to go, so we'll just drop these guys down here. So these guys are finished already. Yep, they're finished already. We're just not being able to keep up with it. Oh, there we go. Honey box empty, honey box full. Let's throw some more honey in. Whoop. It's not quite. Right, so that's done. We can throw that onto there. So 4 glasses. I don't know how many buckets it takes to fill it. Let's drop that one there. Right, so they're both done. Wow, this is going to be a long episode, I think. It's taken a little bit of time. Or if we can just sit on top like that. There we go, honey box full. Throw that one down on the pallet as well. So, yeah, I think it's actually keeping it. So we can get 2 buckets in there. Right, so we'll bring that over. That's ready to go. One's ready to go as well. Let me see if I can get some more buckets. go with another 3. Where we got 2 per honey extractor. Now, I don't know if we can actually stick one of the pallets directly under it and empty it that way, but right, so that should be empty with honey. Oh, it's got a little bit of honey left in it. Right, so we'll use that to just finish getting the rest of that. You empty? You're not quite empty yet either. Still not going to be quite empty. That's fine. Still got 6 litres in it. So it does take some time to produce it, but I wonder if we just sit them there, if they'll continue to take them when they fill up. Right, so this is going to take us quite a while. So, yeah, what I might do is I might end the episode here, guys. I know it's gone a little bit longer than I originally wanted to. Check these guys are all full of empty ones and full of bees. Yep, good. But I wanted to kind of show you guys how it all works and the ins and outs, and it is quite tedious. Yeah, it can be a little bit of a pain, I think. Some people aren't going to enjoy it, some people are going to enjoy it, so I guess it kind of just depends on if you guys want to get really hands-on and that sort of stuff. I mean, I like the idea. I don't really want to be doing it every day, but I guess if we kind of have to, we have to, don't we? But you guys let me know what you think about the honey production side of things. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you've got any ideas and suggestions, leave it in the comment section. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.